Structural authoritarianism without ideology. Modern authoritarianism no longer operates primarily through explicit ideology, identifiable leaders, or overt repression. Instead, it functions structurally, through procedures, platforms, norms, and incentives that shape behavior while denying agency, responsibility, or intent. This form of power is characterized by rule transgression combined with rule enforcement. Institutions routinely violate their own stated principles, free expression, fairness, neutrality, inclusion, while selectively enforcing those same principles against dissenting or non-conforming actors. The contradiction is not accidental. It produces uncertainty, fear, and self-censorship while preserving plausible deniability. A key mechanism is ambiguous governance. Rules are deliberately vague, inconsistently applied, and endlessly mutable. This ensures that no actor can reliably predict outcomes, appeal decisions, or defend themselves on procedural grounds. Appeals processes, where they exist, are opaque, circular, or performative, functioning to exhaust rather than adjudicate. The absence of clear arbitration is not a failure of the system. It is its stabilizing feature. Another mechanism is the moralization of administration. Power is exercised not as coercion, but as care, safety, community standards, or harm reduction. This reframes political or structural conflict as a matter of personal morality or psychological hygiene. Dissent is pathologized, not debated. Critique becomes toxicity, irony becomes harm, and systemic analysis is reclassified as misconduct. Crucially, this system does not suppress all speech. It floods the environment with permitted content: repetition, spectacle, sentiment, branding, stock narratives, identity performances, and managed outrage. Meaning is not forbidden, it is diluted. Attention is redirected towards symbolic compliance rather than material analysis. The result is not silence but noise. The system also relies on distributed enforcement. Responsibility is fragmented across algorithms, moderators, policies, committees, and automated processes. No individual need be accountable. Power appears nowhere and everywhere simultaneously. This creates what theorists have long described as impersonal domination. Individuals experience constraint without encountering a sovereign. Importantly, participation in the system is often compulsory for survival. Cultural, academic, and economic life is increasingly mediated through platforms and institutions that demand performative alignment as the cost of visibility. Exclusion is rarely dramatic. It is quiet, procedural, and cumulative. Careers stall. Work disappears. Archives vanish. Access is revoked without explanation. Because the system presents itself as neutral, progressive, or inevitable, opposition is redirected into symbolic or populist channels that lack structural leverage. This creates a false binary between institutional conformity and incoherent revolt, ensuring that neither produces meaningful change. Structural critique is thereby displaced, not refuted. None of this requires malicious intent, conspiracy, or ideological purity. The system persists because it is operationally efficient, socially rewarded, and self-legitimating. Individuals comply not because they believe, but because refusal carries asymmetrical cost. What emerges is a condition long identified by sociologists and political theorists: a society in which power is exercised without appearing as power, coercion without coercers, censorship without censors, and ideology without doctrine. Authority survives precisely by denying that it exists.